beautiful people. I hope you are all well. So today's reading is all about what's coming up for you in the kind of within the next month. What's the next new moon in Leo going to bring for you? And that is on Thursday, so it'll be tomorrow, the 28th of July 2022. If you are watching this or were drawn to watch this after that date, I would recommend still watching this video, purely because there's a reason why Spirit, Universe, your guides, what have you, have pulled you towards this reading. So just saying. So as you can see, we have 4 groups. I've done it slightly differently to how I normally do it. I was hoping the fact that there's 4 groups rather than my normal 3. But also I've recently got these new charms which I'm loving, and I'm also showing you the one of the cards. So group number 1, you guys have this little rocket ship, and you also have the waning gibbous moon with I release myself from guilt or regrets. I like how the rocket kind of goes over the moon. It's quite fitting, isn't it? Group number 2, you have this beautiful white flower. I don't believe it is a specific type of flower, but obviously whatever resonates with you. And you have the waning crescent moon with I don't need to have everything worked out. Group number 3, you have this, like, it's like a pie chart kind of thing with obviously with a bit missing there. I get kind of chakra vibes, also LGBTQ plus vibes, and Pac-Man vibes. Anyway, sorry. And you have the waxing gibbous moon with I am aligned with the universe. Pop you there, Mr. Pac-Man. And then finally, group number 4, you have this very beautiful, delicate rose in like a cage. And you have first quarter, my intentions are powerful. So I've already actually pulled some of your oracle cards, I'm not going to lie. I kind of changed the way that I was presenting it, which is why I already pulled them, but I haven't actually looked at them yet, so it's still going to be interesting to see what they are. But yeah, so we're going to be pulling some, well, showing you your oracle cards, getting the messages, the vibes, etc. for those, and then we will be using my new deck that I've had for a while, but Spirit has not been like allowing me to use it yet. It's the Guardian of the Night Tarot. Let's just show you. This is the Queen of Wands. It's a beautiful deck. It was a lot bigger than I thought it was, and as you guys know, if you've watched any of my videos before, I constantly complain about the fact that I have little hands. So, you know, probably should start reading dimensions and stuff, but I was just really drawn to it. And also I felt it was quite, well, Spirit told me as well, but I think it's because I've just realised it now, it's got a big fat moon on it, so it makes sense why they're telling me to use this deck for a new moon reading. And we will also be using, I can never pronounce it properly, but I always call it the Kawiwi deck to get clarification cards, further information. You've got your stars here, so again, it's kind of moon vibes. And as you can see as well, I've set my I don't know what you call it really, my work area, a bit differently from normal. I was really called for some reason to have this bowl of water here. Don't know why. I don't tend to normally work with water. I know some people do. Baba Jolie, being one of them. Shout out to Baba Jolie. She's awesome, excellent reader. And she kind of like sees images in the water and things like that. That's not something I currently do. Maybe one day, but I just felt called to do it. Maybe it's to do with the fact that it's a new moon. Obviously the moon affects the tide, the waters, I'm not sure. And then I also was called to bring this plant in, my little fern here. Don't know, just felt inclined to do this. Right, so I'm getting very kind of earth vibes. And obviously I've got all my colour coordinated stones here. Believe it, you got that's unakite and that's bloodstone, for those of you that aren't sure that those are green. They are green, I swear. But yeah, so I shall see y'all on the other side. Hello, group numero uno. So you guys chose this really cool, cute little rocket ship and the Waning Gibbous Moon with I release myself from guilt or regrets. So straight away with the rocket especially, I'm getting kind of like success and, you know, over the moon. With the stars and kind of like comets and stuff, it's like explosions, like loads of stuff is happening and moving for you guys. I mean, a rocket moves exceedingly fast, so I am feeling there is a lot of fast movement coming up for you guys. Now, your oracle card is the Storm Spirit with Chaos, and you've got the number 42 here. But as you can see, it's like Zeus, it's like throwing one of his lightning bolts. So, I mean, I'm gonna read the full message for you. But what I feel with this, it's not negative at all. How I feel, it's kind of like him giving you inspiration, him kind of like backing you up, making, I want to say, removing, disarming your enemies. Yeah, and I can't remember if I just said it or not, but you've got the number 42 here. So please, if that resonates, take it. Obviously, we could be looking, obviously you could be 42. 42 might be a significant number for you. Obviously you've got the 4th of April then for some reason. The 4th of February. So we'd be looking at Aquarius energy there. Of course, it could be the other way around for my friends over the pond, and we could be looking at the 2nd of April. So we would be looking at Aries energy there. I'll work out where to put him in a minute. I'm just going to read the full message. Number 42, because there's no way I can ever retain this. So this card acknowledges potential chaos or the need for chaos as an activator for healing in your life. Spiritual chaos allows for the dissolution of outmoded beliefs. I don't know, outmoded or outmoded beliefs. So expansive, energetic life force energy can fill your life. If you are experiencing upheaval right now, know that the underlying energy is restorative. Embrace it rather than deny or suppress it. You are being healed on all levels. Of course, take time to find the calm in the storm, but also understand that the chaos can be beneficial in many ways. It can activate your creative life force. Sorry, I read that totally wrong. Alternatively, if your life is too calm to the point of being stagnant, this card suggests that it might be time to create some chaos in your life. Try doing things differently. Step out of old routines. If you're always early, be late. Beneath the surface, profound shifts and transformations are occurring. So there is a bit more, and I am going to read the rest of it in a second. But first of all, I just want to say, please don't take... I'm sorry, I'm just kicking everything over here. Please, please don't make yourselves late for important things, you know, like work, school, appointments, things like that, because that's what this message is coming across. What they're saying is kind of like mix up the status quo. You know, if you're the type of person that is always very, I want to say rigid, so I am sorry if that comes across as a negative thing, but I don't mean it like that. I'm someone who all my friends know is shit with timekeeping. They tend to tell me to, if like we're all meeting to go somewhere, they will tell me about an hour earlier. So say we're supposed to be meeting for 8 o'clock, they would say, oh yeah, Tash, we're meeting at 7, because they know that then I'll probably end up on time. So what I'm saying is, you know, not be flaky like me. But relax, chill, don't worry about it too much. Anyway, oh, and also, sorry, it's also reminded me of something else that I meant to say a second ago. So it's like, if you're manifesting something or one of the good ways of trying to do that is to do things differently. That's the other thing I'm getting, because you know, it's like when they say if you're trying to meet someone, for example, you know, friendship, relationship, whatever, do something differently, you know, take a yoga class, go on a walk, do something that you wouldn't normally do. Reason being that you're obviously more likely to bump into that person. It's also changing up your energy, it's changing your vibration, and getting you in the right vibration. It's showing the universe as well of like how much it is that you want this. But yeah, don't obsess over it, but yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. So back to it. Although many assume that nothing good comes from a massive storm, every part of nature has value. For example, downed trees provide habitats for many kinds of animals, and lightning helps fertilise the soil. There is enough electrical energy in lightning to separate the nitrogen atoms in the air, which fall to earth with the rain and combine with minerals to form nitrates, a type of fertiliser. Look for the silver lining in the current upheaval. The spirit of the storm says, shred out molded thinking and self-imposed blockages. Tear down walls of self-imposed limitations. Step into chaos and embrace it. Rather than trying to suppress it, do the unexpected. So, I'm liking this vibe. Group 1. I am liking it. So, let's get some tarot cards to try and work out what on earth they are talking about. I'll do that there. Hopefully you can still see that. Let's have a look. So I have to make way because, as mentioned, these tarot cards are pretty big. Well, they're big for me anyway. So yeah. So be prepared for absolute talking of chaos with these cards when I start shuffling. So here we go. Guardian Angel Spirit guys, what do we tap? Quick number 1, what messages? And what is this mean? Whoa. Right. Let's back up here for a minute, guys. Let's back up. So starters, we have the King of Cups, we have the 4 of Wands, and you also have the 5 of Wands. Oh, I forgot to mention my disclaimer like I normally do at the beginning of my readings. So if you are new to my channel or new to my readings, I don't tend to read reversals unless I feel called to do so. Yeah, I forgot to mention that bit. And if I can get these boogers in order. Ooh, that was interesting. See, back of the deck energy card was closed, which is interesting. So let's open that. Let's see what they have to say here. So you've got the 9 of Pentacles. Interesting. I love these cards, they're so pretty. So let's have a look and try and see what is happening here. Okay, so I'm going to have to get you clarification cards a little bit earlier than I initially was intending to. However, what I am seeing from the get-go here, with the King of Cups, and you have, I believe this is a killer whale. It's like they're offering the cup up to you, which is so cute. So it's like, I'm almost getting similar kind of Knight of Cups energy with this. I don't think it is necessarily someone coming to offer you a relationship, but it's like maybe... Oh, okay, yeah, sure, sorry. So this is one of your guides that's coming in. They're offering you support to help move you forward. That's what I'm getting with this, because obviously killer whales move very fast in the water. They swim, 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 swim. And yeah, they move, and water is to do with our emotions. So I'm not sure whether you're currently going through something with your emotions. To be honest, I'm not picking up anything like really like, oh my god, part one, oh. But they're moving you forward through it. So maybe it's to help you. That's what this chaos is about, this embrace the chaos. I think maybe you're someone who might be, like I said earlier, I don't like saying the word rigid, because I just feel like that comes across as as negative and me kind of being mean, but that isn't what I mean at all. It's just, I mean someone that's very almost military. I was going to say military precision then. Interesting. Maybe it's one or two. Maybe you have got some kind of connection with the military or Air Force or something, the Navy, something to do with that. But because I mean, people that are in the forces, even, you know, that are particularly military, but firemen, police as well, they tend to, and I mean this is generalization, so I know that this isn't everyone, but anyway, from my experience as well, they're very structure orientated. Yeah, they're people that very much like structure. They have to know what to do. Now, this is going to sound really horrible, and I'm really, really sorry, and I don't mean it the way it's going to come off, because I will explain it, but it's like they aren't very good at, like, yeah, but when they're taken out of that context, it's like, because I mean I'll just get into it very quickly. So my ex-boyfriend, he was previously in the army, and he really struggled with like using his initiative, and I'm not saying that that's what you do at all, or what everyone who's in any kind of the forces or anything like that. Please, no, I don't mean that at all. I'm not here to offend anyone. They do a great job and I do respect them and thank them so much, but that's my experience, and I feel that that's why that's coming through, because I don't think maybe you're necessarily that bad, but I feel that that's what this chaos is about. And this spirit guide here is trying to help you mix things up, is what I'm getting with that. Anyway, hopefully I haven't offended anyone there, because that is not my intention. As you guys know, again, I always come in peace and love. I never mean anything malicious. Now, the Four of Wands is a beautiful card. And well, all these cards are beautiful, and the Four of Wands generally is a beautiful card energy-wise, but this particular Four of Wands is absolutely stunning. I mean, look at it. You've got this beautiful full moon. You've got what I think are cherry blossoms, and you've got these really cute little magpies. Now, I know a lot of people don't like magpies, but I absolutely love magpies. Absolutely love magpies. I don't know why, just do, and I see them all the time. And I'm that crazy bitch who, if she sees one on their own, does the salute, Mr. Magpie, because I don't want bad luck. Which is, with the two magpies here, makes me think one for sorrow, two for joy. And it is a very joyful card. It's generally to do with like celebrations. Potentially this might be something to do with a relationship, but we'll get more into it. But yeah, then with this Five of Wands, this is your chaos that's coming in here. As you can see, the beaver, his dam's broken, bless him. he's lost some of his logs and the water is coming in. It's almost giving me slight tower vibes, which is interesting, but obviously not quite as extreme. The Five of Wands generally is about conflict. But what's interesting is obviously Wands is fire, but you have a lot of water here. So I feel what it's to do with your emotions. Then with the Nine of Pentacles ending the reading with this bear, you look at him, he's so chill. You know, this is a very calm, very relaxing card. I mean, look at all the fish he's got here as well. He's got everything, he's chilling. I mean, I think this particular bear is like in hibernation. So I am kind of getting like maybe hermit vibes, but for me it's very much the classic, the calm after the storm. So I'm going to pull some more cards to try and get a bit more of an understanding of exactly what we're talking about here. Right. We got the Nine of Wands. Thank you. Three of Pentacles. Or you know, 20, don't worry about it. Guardian Spirit guys, can you get clarification out here for this Five of Wands? I keep seeing the Magician, but he's not coming out yet, just so you know. Guardian Spirit guys, can you get clarification out here for this Five of Wands? You got two, so I'm going to take them both. So you've got the Lovers and also the Six of Wands, and you see here you got 6, 6. And I just want to mention as well, with my clearly strong mathematical skills, all these divide with 3, 9, 3, 6, 6, which is interesting. So I'm thinking 3, 1, 2, 2. 3, 1, 2, 2. Ooh, so it's like 3rd of January 2022. So if that's someone's birthday, that'd be really weird. But let me know, please, if I got that right. But yeah, maybe it's to do with the 31st. I don't know. Anyway, Guardian Spirit guides. Can I please get clarification on here? Nine of Pentacles. How did I know you were going to do this to me? So we got the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm just going to try and see if we can make a little bit more, which we can. Lovely. So, what is this all about? My beautiful pile number 1. So I just got to sit with this energy just for a couple of seconds whilst I try and understand what it is that they are trying to tell us. Okay, so with this Nine of Wands clarifying the King of Cups, so the Nine of Wands is generally about garden. It's kind of like when you have a shield up, basically. You're guarding. Often I view it as guarding your heart. And the King of Cups is coming in here to help, you know, put out that fire of those wands and wash it away, like this Five of Wands here, actually. Wash them out of the way. Okay, I'll come to that in a minute. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Now, I will get some more information on potentially who this King of Cups is. But let's move along the line. So the Four of Wands. Sorry, the Three of Pentacles, clarifying the Four of Wands. So the Three of Pentacles is all about the initial completion. It's like the foundations of something have been laid. Now, it's often depicted with choosing a group of 3 people with some plans or putting something together or something like that. But I specifically see, because of there just being the 2 magpies here, it's perhaps you and another person. Now, I don't think it is something to do with a relationship. I feel it's something to do with maybe a business venture or a project of some sort. It could even be planning a party for someone or a celebration that's just coming through. Take what resonates. I imagine that's, I don't know. Yeah, working with someone. Again, I am going to get more information on all these cards. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Now, with the Lovers and the Six of Wands here, clarifying the Five of Wands. So initially what I'm seeing here with this the chaos that is going to be the Five of Wands, the conflict, this person, this King of Cups, is just going to knock these ones out of the way. Not entirely though, I want to specify that, because you know, you have 9 here and they're only getting rid of 5, so they're getting rid of the majority, but there will still be some there, which isn't a bad thing, because yes, we should always have our hearts open to give and receive love, but at the same time we should always still be a bit protective. You know, you don't want to, you know, you wouldn't go around giving your bank details to everyone, for example. You don't need to be that open. We do need to be a bit cautious in some respects. But yeah, that was what I was getting with this. Now, the Lovers, obviously, usually is to do with lovers, love, relationships, etc. Generally the romantic kind. And I think that this is what's coming. Yes, I see. Sorry, so with you being someone, like I say, who's quite sensible, it's got the head on straight, you know, quite logical. I don't know whether it's intentional, whether it's just, you know, the ways of being, maybe because you concentrate so hard on work and things. So you're more developed cerebrally than you are emotionally. And this King of Cups is going to knock this out the way for you to make way, because there is somebody that you need to meet. There is somebody that is coming in for you, group 1. And with the Six of Wands here, so the Six of Wands is all about I can't try to think of the word, of fame, accomplishment, celebration, admiration. It's basically like, you know how in a lot of movies at the end, like particularly kids ones, like there's been a sporting events and then, you know, one kid scores the winning goal of some sort and they all pick him up and they're like, yeah. That's kind of the vibe you get with the Six of Wands. And that's the way that this person that's coming in is going to see you, which is why the King of Cups is coming in to help remove those blocks, to allow you to be receptive to them. Yes, I see. So with the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, again, I'm seeing it from 2 perspectives here. I'm seeing it from one to do with this relationship, but I'm also seeing it as to do with whatever this is. I can't help but feel like I say it is something to do with work or a business or a side hustle project. Something like that potentially will make you money for a lot of you, with it being Pentacles, or with it only being the Three of Pentacles. I don't think it's maybe your main job, or it's a major project. Well, it might be a major project, but it's not going to be something that's going on forever and ever. It's kind of like a short-term thing, which also, and like I said, with it being the Four of Wands, the Four of Wands is generally about celebration, good times, which again is why I feel for some of you it might be something to do with like I say, organising a party or something for somebody, or you might be involved in a wedding or something like that. I don't know exactly at the moment. Well, I probably never will, but yeah. And what the Nine of Pentacles is here for is saying, again, like I say, how happy and content you were going to be. With the way the Pentacles are, and the Fish actually, come on, there you go, are lined up, it makes me feel like saying oil ducks in a row, you know, when it's just like, it's like part one, yes, you can't fail, you can't fail, and you're just going to be very content in these areas of your life, is what I'm seeing here. So I am going to pull a card to see if we can maybe find out who this King of Cups person is for you, because I'm not sure whether it's a spirit guide or whether it's a person, an actual person in your life. I feel it is a guide, personally. Yeah, some of you might already know who it is, so I'm just going to probably be telling you some stuff that you already know, but I'm just going to see if we can get a bit more information on who is this guy that's coming in. The Great One to help them with this. To remove this block. Who is it that's coming in to help remove? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Clear quartz. So clear quartz is very good for helping with unblocking all your chakras and things. And I'm trying to, yes. I'm trying to think who I want to put it with. Do I want to put it with... Yeah, I'm going to put it with the guide here. Try and help them with unblocking you. Guys, who is this guy that's coming in? Group one. Who is it? Who is this person? Oh, guide, sorry. Thank you. God's sake. So you got the Five of Wands. Oops. Oh, okay, I'll put those up there. So you got the Five of Wands to try and give us a bit more information about this person. So I'm just going to try and sit with this for a moment to try and get a bit of an idea of the Five of Wands. I'm also trying to remember what he looks like in the traditional deck. It's completely gone from my mind. Let me quickly get my book. I do apologise. Oh, it's swords, not... Oh no, it is wands. Ignore me, ignore me, ignore me. I get confused with this deck between the swords and the wands. But the swords are really obvious because they are actually swords. So I don't know why that popped into my head then. Anyway, so you got the Five of Wands. Oh, what are you doing, Tash? You're so stupid. Oh God, maybe I shouldn't be doing these readings, guys, right now. So obviously you got the Five of Wands already. So it's generally to do with conflict. So I'm not... See, the person that's coming in for me is someone that is very calm, a calm soul, they're a very beautiful soul, they're lovely. I do get the feeling is they are male, but they don't have to be. With this Five though, this Five of Wands, they're not wanting to, I know they're not wanting to say really. Okay, yes. Yes, I see. It's your higher self. Sorry, group one. It took me a little while to get that. It's your higher self that's coming in. Oh, cool. I don't want to cover up the whale. I'll put you there. I don't want to cover up that card either because that card's really cool and pretty. I don't want to get rid of the pretty. Yeah, it's your higher self. Oh, God. I'm sure it's part to do with all these blocks on this block on you that is making it hard. No, it's not really. It's just me. Yeah, it's your higher self that is doing all this for you to help you, which says that this is definitely something that is a very important relationship that's coming in. I'm not saying it's going to be a forever person, but it's someone that is important. But yeah, and that's really it. My my beautiful group ones. Yeah. Oh, I just wanted to say as well, sorry, I've just thought with this, when give us a bit saying, I release myself from guilt or regrets. For you guys, it's not so much regrets, it's guilt. It's the guilt of turning up 5 minutes late to something. It's the guilt of saying, you know, of not doing something, of having a lazy day. It's that kind of thing that's coming through with that. Yeah. Lovely. Cool. All right then, my beautiful group ones. I hope that was helpful. We did get there eventually. If you like this reading, please subscribe, and obviously please leave a comment down below to let me know how you guys got on. And I'm wishing you all the best and sending you much love and much peace. Me again, group one. I do apologise. Spirit has just reminded me that I said when we were trying to establish who this person was, like it was your higher self, and I know I said I felt it was someone who was male. Now obviously you don't have to identify as male. When I'm saying someone who's male, I generally mean it's like someone who's it's to do with like masculine energy. Yeah, so whether you identify as male, female, or none of the above, that's perfectly fine and valid. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you that because they wanted me to explain that to you, because especially because your our higher selves, and anyone really in the spirit world, in the 5D, you don't actually have gender. Yeah, it's just because they have this, your higher self has quite strong masculine energy. So yeah, just thought I'd let you know. Hi, group O numero 20. So you guys chose this beautiful, cute little white flower. And, oh, sorry, I didn't notice that. The waning crescent moon with, I don't need to have everything worked out. Now, before I get into anything else, I just wanted to say the energy I get from this group is very, very tranquil, I have to say. To be honest, none of the groups that come up from today, well, tonight, are, I'm not feeling the, even though in group one we just had about things, the chaos and things come through, it isn't in, but yeah, anyway, for you guys especially, I'm feeling very tranquil. And with this card as well, I get like, it's kind of like, makes me think of a wand, which gives me magician vibes as well, which makes me feel you guys are very spiritual, probably quite psychic, very connected, very peaceful, very, yeah, I like it. Now let's have a look at what oracle card you guys got. So you got the wood nymph even with beauty. And look at this nymph here. In fact, all of them. No, this one. White flowers. So I'm just going to say male or female, or neither. This is you, 100%. Look at you in your tranquility. These beautiful nymphs. Wow. Look, you see all the magic stardust coming in. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right, anyway. So with this card, you've got the number 52. So 5 and 2 adds up to 7. If that means anything to anyone, number 7. So we could be looking at July, which is this month. So you could, oh, sorry, I got your face. Cancer or Leo. We're also potentially looking at the 5th of February. So we'd be looking at Aquarius, which would make sense possibly with all this water here. But also for my friends across the pond, we could be looking at the 2nd of May, which would be Taurus. Obviously none of those things have to resonate. I'm just saying. Now let me read you the full message of this card. Love it. It's just so tranquil. I was telling you, tranquility. I swear, you probably don't believe me, guys, but that's fine. I absolutely swear. I swear on my mum's life. I swear on my cat's life. I did not intentionally pick this card for you. It just fits. Because it's magic. You're magic. Anyway, 52. There we go. Wood nymph with beauty. So, radiant, glorious beauty is growing within you. Let beauty be your North Star to guide you, and what feels as well as what looks lovely will sustain and nourish you. Your ability to see inner depths around you is in direct correlation with a remarkable, sumptuous life. Create harmony and peace within your home, even doing so in small ways such as a vase of flowers, a scented candlelit bath, can make a difference. Relax and surround yourself with comfort and elegance. Now, something I want to say actually, that's very quickly, with the way the moon is here, and obviously they're in the water. Have a moon bath, group 2. That's just something I feel you should do. I feel it's, because I do feel you guys, whether you know it or not, are quite psychic. You do have a very natural gift to receive kind of like downloads information, to see things. My mum has what I call epiphany baths, because she has a bath and that's like her thinking space. She always likes to have a sit in the bath and think and relax, and yeah. Yeah, sorry mum, telling everyone about your life. Next week we'll upload a video of it now. Sorry if you can hear my cat. She is attention seeking at this very moment in time. She always does when I do these videos, because, you know, I'm not paying her attention. Anyway, oh, now I'm bashing my holder, my stand. Oh well. Yeah, moon bath. Have a moon bath. I would very strongly recommend have a moon bath, because I think it would be very insightful for you. And you can do that anytime as well. So I'm going to say you don't. I personally, with being a full moon, who would say do it on a full moon. I know this reading's for a new moon. Next full moon is, let me tell you exactly when it is, because I will get my calendar out. So the next full moon is on the 12th of August. That's a Friday. Friday the 12th of August. Yeah. What are you doing? Sorry. But you can also, obviously with moon baths, you might have to get quite a lot of bowls and bottles and whatever, but you can do moon water. Although you don't have to fill the entire bath with moon water, just, you know, a bowl full like this, you're leaving it out for the full moon. Or what I do is I have a bottle and I leave the lid open. And yeah, anyway, but I would strongly recommend having a moon map. Where was I? Yeah, the more you acknowledge beauty in your environment, in yourself, in others, the more it will fill your life. You are truly and utterly gorgeous and lovable. As you cherish yourself, the luminescence around you will grow. Bloody cat. The nymphs of ancient Greek folklore are beautiful supernatural beings of the forest. Their appearance here symbolises that your own beauty, both inner and outer, is growing. There are many accounts of travellers walking through a forest and seeing wood nymphs bathing in the sunlight in a grotto or next to a stream or pool, singing or dancing. Follow the example of the nymphs. Relax, spend time in nature, and sing and dance with joy. So the spirit of the wood nymph says, remarkable spiritual beauty is growing within you. Be aware of the beauty that is around you, and splendour will expand in your life. Create beauty in your home, even in the smallest ways, and an inner grace will radiate out from you. So yeah, I mean, obviously it's about inner beauty as well as outer beauty. Just, you know, so you know that. But you guys, with the male or female, as I said, or however you identify, are beautiful. Sorry, I had to have a quick drink there. So let's move on to the tarot and get a bit more insight on what is in store for you guys. So let's have a look. You want to come out. And I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video in the intro. If you are new to my channel or videos, I don't tend to read reversals unless I'm called to do so. Just FYI. Oh! I don't know whether that was so much spiritual as it was just my hands. Yeah, just me. Okay. Ooh, we'll get there eventually. I promise, group 2. Guys, and peas. Interesting. Okay, guys. I knew they were coming. They both wanted to come out. I could feel them. So you got the 3 of Swords on the page. Wands. Just going to move these over now so I can try and get you back the deck energy card in, which is the 4 of Swords. Oh, he was there earlier. Oh, the cute hedgehog. Sorry, I love hedgehogs. They're adorable. So, what is going on here? Okay, so with the Fool card here, the Fool is obviously the first deck of Major Arcana, number 0, and it's about new beginnings, taking a leap of faith, like this wolf is here. He's taking a leap of faith by going on the ice to try and catch this rabbit. What's interesting though is he's not a lone wolf though. You've got his buddy here, who's presumably howling at the moon. And you've got all what I presume to be the Northern Lights. It's just a very beautiful card. All these cards are beautiful though, to be honest with you. Yeah, he's very, again, he's very calm, considering he is planning on catching this rabbit and devouring him. He's very calm. It's almost like he's not actually planning on eating it at all. It's like he's just curious. He's just having a look. Yes. Yes, I see now. So yeah, there's something, we don't know yet, but we'll find out, that you're curious about, something that you're just starting to get into, learn more about. It could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be a project, it could be something to do with your spirituality, I feel, with this. And with all these lights and all this colour, it just makes me feel, like I said, that this, with the waning crescent moon here, it makes me think of a magic wand. I just feel you guys are really magical. You've really got a lot, and you've got it all here as well. It's like magic, it's like stardust, fairy dust. I'm not sure you guys are fully aware of that yet. You might have some inkling, but I don't think you understand how powerful and magical you guys actually are, to be perfectly honest with you. Now, this King of Swords, with this owl, so you got a load of poppies here. And the poppies in the UK, in England, for us, whether you, I'm not sure obviously where you guys are really significant to us, because they're for what we call our Remembrance Day, where we honour the soldiers that lost their lives in the war. Reason being, I do believe, if I can remember correctly, please correct me if I'm wrong, where the bodies of the dead were lying in the fields, poppies began to grow. I think it's something along those lines. So I feel, and with it being the King of Swords here as well, it makes me think that there's been a battle of some sort. I'm not sure whether it was an internal or an external one or something. It might not even have involved you as such. You might have just had a ripple on effect to you. But what they're saying is that from this, you've grown. There is beauty to be seen. Yeah, because I mean, war is obviously a horrific thing, and the word beauty is not something that you don't generally associate with war. But it's like, because these poppies came up where the bodies lied, it was like the beauty, that itself was beauty. So it's like you are able to see the beauty in everything, the good in everything. That's that, yeah. But yeah, there was definitely something, I feel, and that might be what's put you to where you are. Yeah, or maybe it's coming. No, I don't think it is. I don't know exactly what this new thing is yet, but we'll find out a bit more. But yeah, interesting. So the Three of Swords, and this is a pretty horrific Three of Swords, if I'm being honest. You've got what looks to be a heart, but it's not a human heart, because none of the it's all animals in this deck. I want to say it's a bear's heart for some reason, but it's been pierced. But as you can see, it's been pierced by rib cages here with the bones. So it's been pierced by the ribs of whose heart it was, which is exactly what the Three of Swords is all about. Because so the Three of Swords, generally, if you're looking at it, just the plain simple, what it represents is to do with heartache. Swords are all about your thoughts, which makes perfect sense as to why it's the ribs that are piercing it. But if you look, there's no blood, and it's almost like it's glowing. Again, I'm getting that magic vibe. It's like you bring life to things, like with the poppies here. And the fact that the wolf isn't actually planning on capturing the rabbit, killing the rabbit. It's like you bring life to things. Life where there is death is, for some reason, the phrase that came through. I don't think you are able to bring back the dead. And I've been watching a lot of The Walking Dead recently, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't. Because I can, yeah, let's not get into that, the zombie side of things. That's not what we're about here today. But yeah, and you see how I get almost a bit of devil energy with this Three of Swords, because you can see the chains, but there's nothing in the chains. The chains are empty. You've broken free. It's like breaking free from the chains of society. I don't know. It's like you're very true to yourself. There's something that happened, or is going to happen potentially, because this is supposed to be about what it's bringing in for you, but I feel this is something that has happened. And it was like, I'm trying to get the words together of how it's coming through. Okay, so it's like you were working on a project with someone. This is just an analogy. It could be literally what the case was. If it was, let me know. But it's like you're working on a project with somebody, and there's always been a way you do it, you know. We always colour the boxes in red, green and yellow. I don't know. We always do that. But you've come along and you're like, but no. Yes. Stay with it. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me, guys. It's coming through slowly but surely. It's a bit, yeah. So it's like you're working on a project with people, and it's like, it's the way they work with everything. It's very black and white. It's like our customers fall into these three categories, for example. Obviously, that isn't, I'm going for 3 here, isn't always the case. There's always an exception to the rule, always. And that's what you told them. It's like, no, that doesn't make sense. We shouldn't be doing that, because we're not helping people as much as we can by doing this. We give, you know, providing them with a disservice by not doing this, by only doing it this way, or yeah. And I don't know whether it's like you got fired or something. I don't know about that. But maybe this person was your friend and you fell out, or it's not coming through very clearly, I have to be honest with you. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not, but it's just not coming in at the minute. But maybe when we get some more cards it will. But I'm getting like the Heart of Gold here as well. But yeah, I'm not going to dwell on that too much more now, because I feel, yeah, just shut up, Tash. So the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands generally is all about new opportunity. Generally it's to do with like something to do with your finances. So like I said, it's like there's something new when you're taking a leap of faith in doing this. So it might be like you are, I don't know, you've joined something new to follow your spirituality more, or you're studying something. There's something about something new, but the knowledge that you're going to gain from this is potentially going to, I'm not saying it's going to make you rich, but there is a potential for you to make some money from it, is what I'm seeing here. I can't help but notice as well, I do apologise, that I don't know whether it actually is an eye, but it looks like an eye to me. And we also had an eye, I forgot to mention it, in this card here, which is interesting. So I feel it might, it's like a, yes, now it's starting to become a bit more clearer now, finally, thank you. You were conforming, you were doing things the way, you know, you're supposed to. But you realised, you finally started listening to your heart, your soul, in one way or another. It was you were hurting yourself by doing that, by not being true to yourself, essentially. This eye, what this eye is about, it's like your, kind of like your inner saboteur, if you will. But you've broken the chains from it, and if you look in this Page of Wands, it's there, and it's always going to be there, because that's just the way our brains work. But it's like caged back up. It's like, ah, fuck you, shut up, I'm doing my thing. Yes, it's like you've become, you've got a new way of thinking, a new way of seeing, a new way of thinking. And with the owl here, because obviously owls can turn their heads like 180 degrees or something ridiculous, isn't it? So it's like seeing things from another perspective. You've put your crown on. Yes, it's finally making sense. I don't know what that block was all about. That was weird. Apologies, part 2. With this Four of Swords here, and this really cute little hedgehog. Love him. So the Four of Swords, you know what, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, pile 2. For some reason it's dropped out of my head. I don't know what is the matter with me. I wanted to do some meditating, I think, after this reading, because my brain is just, and I was going a bit in pile 1 as well. I shouldn't have jumped straight into this, if I'm honest, but hey ho. Yes, okay, I see. So yeah, so the Four of Swords is kind of like about healing. It's like recovering, which is why you've got this little hedgehog in hibernation. You know, he's all comfortable and cozy in his little nest under the logs. So, you know, you've got all the snow here. And can I just point out as well, we've got more magic here, more lights. Damn, part 2. But yeah, in his, it's like layers. Yes, I see. So it's like, you've got quite, what they're saying here is like you've got quite a lot of work to do, but you are on the right path, you are on the right journey. And it's like breaking through the layers so the magic can come through to you. I feel you need, like I said, this, I mentioned at the beginning, didn't know, about having a moon bath. I genuinely feel that would be good for you, and meditations 100% would be very, very good for you, pile 2. I genuinely feel a lot of this is to do with you going on your spiritual journey. Maybe your family are a bit more traditional, or maybe they have, you know, a different set of beliefs and what have you, and that's obviously absolutely fine. Everyone's entitled to, you know, no shame. But you just didn't resonate with it, is what I'm feeling. And that's why it's kind of like, this isn't for everyone, by the way, this is just for some of you, maybe, I feel, and you decided, no, this just doesn't feel right for me in my heart of hearts, if I'm being truly honest. And I'm going to say something, and again, I don't want I'm not trying to offend anybody, but it's kind of like, your family's always been in a specific kind of religion, for example. You know, historically, it's always been whatever it is. And obviously, being born to a family that follows a specific religion, you naturally follow it with them. But you felt bound by it. You broke those chains because it didn't feel right for you. That, it's not specifically has to be religion related. It could be a whole manner of things. You know, it could be I'm getting vegetarian coming through for some reason, so I feel maybe some of you or and or vegans, maybe some of you feel like yes, you know, you just didn't agree with eating meat anymore, but your family have always been meat eaters, but you just felt it wasn't right, which is absolutely fine, obviously. Yeah, I mean, as I say, it doesn't have to be something massive or drastic, but yeah, but I'm not seeing it being received in a negative way. I'm not seeing your family or friends or whoever it is that like rejecting you or being angry or anything like that, because you're such a sweet soul. It is very daunting, and I think that was probably one of the things that held you back. I feel like this has been a really long reading so far about it. I'm so sorry. It's a lot to try and get through, and it just didn't want to come through, and now it's just pouring in. It's, yeah. Anyway, Guardian Spirit Guides, going to please get a clarification card for this full card for part 2. No, we're not having 2, thank you. We've got enough cards. We've taken enough time for part 2, guys. Come on, just one card. Please get 1 card. Thank you. So the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, that makes sense. Card for this King of Swords. You want to come out? Ace of Cups. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fine. I'll let you have the 2. You're not insistent upon it. I'll change the clarification card for the Page of Wands. Clarification card for the Page of Wands. I've just realised I know exactly why I've been struggling. It's because I didn't fully cleanse Part 1's energy out. That's why. It's my own fault. Ooh, yes. 100%. 100%. Guidance for guys, please get a clarification card for this 4 of Swords. Sorry if you can hear my cat. So you guys can get a clarification card here for this 4 of Swords. Oh, please. No. Just 1 card. Going to get a clarification card for the 4 of Swords. Oh, God, it's so difficult. Right, so you've got the 7 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. Let me just make sure you can actually see what those cards. With the Page of Pentacles clarifying the Fool. So as I mentioned with this Page of Wands here as well, it's kind of telling me this is something, the thing that you're looking into could potentially help you financially. Now, I'm getting that it's not necessarily that you are starting a new project as such, but it's the way, this change of mindset, this new embracing yourself, being true to who you are, is going to putting you on the right path, and that is going to be prosperous for you. It's going to be abundant. Yeah, you're going to receive a lot of abundance, but not just financially, but in all areas of your life. I mean, look how happy this little dude is. That's going to be you guys. So it might be like from having, yeah, from going down a new path, it might be that you think, actually, I don't want to do this job anymore. I want to do whatever, you know, or I want to start a business on my own, or, you know, it is a whole manner of things that this could take you down. So I'm just going to have a quick drink. I think it's because I've been talking for about 2 years. But there is some financial gain here. With the Ace of Cups clarifying the King of Wands, it is to, like, I mean, it's the same kind of message, really. Like, sorry, did I say the King of Wands? I mean, the King of Swords. Picture of swords. This is what I mean. I'm all over the place. I don't know what's the matter with me. Maybe I need a moon bath. Yeah, so with the Ace of Cups clarifying the King of Swords, it's like how I mentioned that, like, you guys, to do with beauty and seeing the good in things and having a pure soul and being, or seeing things from another perspective. It's like with it having a heart here as well, it's making me think of opening up, how your heart chakra is opening. And yeah, I mean, that's sorry, I just wanted to sit with that energy for a second, but then nothing else is coming through again. God damn. But for some reason, this King of Swords really is making, I don't know what it is, but there is something with this energy that is just like, I don't know what it is. There's like a blockage here. I don't know what it is. Bear with me. I want to get 2 of my crystals. What? I'm missing. Where's my lapis lazuli? Oh, there it is. Oh, I was going to say, Jesus. Right. Sorry, so I've just grabbed, just in case you were curious, my lapis lazuli and my angelite, because they're highly psychic and spiritual stones. So I'm hoping that holding these will help me get the messages through. But it might be because I'm not supposed to know yet. You're not supposed to know yet. You know, because this is just over the, you know, the next few months, the little bit of snippet of what it's bringing into you. This is at the very beginning. Like I say, don't forget, with this Fool, we are at the very beginning of something. But whatever it is, it's like, as cheesy as saying, you're going to bloom, you're going to blossom. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. No, I'm gonna hold on to these though for now. So you've got the 8 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Clarifying your 3 of Swords here. Now the 8 of Swords is generally about being trapped, which is weird because I said about being trapped with this and I was getting the devil energy there with that. Usually it's depicted by a character with like a blindfold, and the hands are usually bound behind their back, and they've got like 8 swords surrounding them. But the general message is, though, that the person in question, the person that's bound and blindfolded or whatever, they're not actually trapped. They don't have to stay there because it's only their arms that are bound. You know, they could walk away. And with one of the decks that I've got, the swords, this is the image that's coming to mind, is that the swords are only in front of her. There's none behind her, so she could easily just back up. So it's to do with, it's her thoughts and beliefs that are holding her there. So that's the kind of what I was saying, is like how you were trapped within this way of thinking / being, I don't want to say being forced to follow, because I don't feel it was like that. Sorry, my cat is now got the zoomies and is running around. I think this is partly why I'm all over the place, because my cat is distracting me, and her, yeah, I think she's seen a bug that she's trying to get now. I don't know. Anyway, we'll pretend she's not there. Where was I? Yeah, so it's like being, like I say, it's that feeling of being trapped, but you're actually not, as I mentioned. Now, the way these swords are as well, you've got 2, 2, 2, 2, so it's like 4. So it makes me think, again, it's making me think very much that there was something to do with family values or traditions, something. It doesn't even have to have been anything, like I said, major, as like a religion, or even becoming a vegetarian or a vegan, or maybe being the opposite way around. Maybe you decided, I don't want to be a vegetarian or vegan anymore, I want to eat meat, I want to have a burger, you know. It could be something as simple as not sorry, I just thought it really silly. It sounds silly, and if this is the case, I don't mean to be disrespectful. It's like not wanting to have gravy on your Sunday dinner. You know, it's that kind of silly, that, or not wanting to, because I know a lot of people, especially in the UK, a lot of families and people take Sunday dinner very seriously, and they like to dress up. For some people do, and it's like you were like, oh, I don't want to do that anymore. You know, and it's just that kind of vibe I get. And with the 4, it just makes me think of family. So it makes me think of the standard 2.4 children, 2.5 children? I can't remember. You know, mum, dad, and then 2 children. And obviously, whatever your family dynamic is, it is fine. Obviously, it doesn't have to be that. It's just that's what's coming through. Now, with this Ace of Wands, and this cute little lolly, it's like I say, it's like you've broken free and you're at the beginning, and it's almost, I want to say the phrase, you're on fire. I don't know. Yeah. So you've got the Hierophant clarifying the Page of Wands, which I wasn't surprised to see in the least, because as I've said multiple times throughout your reading, Power 2, I feel you are very connected with the divine. You're probably at the beginning, I feel at the beginning of your spiritual journey, I feel a lot of you, like I said, this is what this is about. A lot of you aren't aware though, because like I say, you've got a lot of magic. Stardust is awesome, but it's up at the top and it's very small. So it's like it comes through in dribs and drabs, but you're not fully there yet. You've not fully incubated was the phrase that came to mind there. You're not fully ready. Maybe, but to receive everything just yet. But I feel like the wood nymph, this kind of energy, this is where you're going to be. That's what I get with the Hierophant. Like as I say, the Hierophant is a lot to do with spirituality. And what's quite funny is, I know that on this it looks like I think it's a Bible. Obviously, as I've mentioned multiple times, the religious side of things is irrelevant, but it just made me chuckle to myself when I saw it, because we were saying about religion earlier, weren't we? Anywho, then you've got the 7 of Pentacles over here. Now this is a very interesting 7 of Pentacles, because you have this little sun here, which is not something that you tend to see. So the 7 of Pentacles, I'm trying to picture the 7 of Pentacles in this traditional deck. Why is it not? Oh god, I'm gonna have to check again. I can see the 6, I can see the 8, I can see the 9, I just cannot see the 7. Oh, why are you blocking me from information I need, you assholes? Ah yes, yeah, no, that makes sense now. Sorry, so the 7 of Pentacles is you're growing something, as I've said, but it's not quite ripe yet. It's not quite ready to be harvested. And the sun is making me think of 2 things really. One, it's like to remember to nurture your crops, plants. Not, well, obviously literally, but also from a spiritual point of view, nurture yourself with the moon bath, guys, like I told you. No. Well, maybe with meditations and things like that. Nurture this new energy, this new source, because I feel you guys are going to be very powerful. You're going to have a lot of energy. I think I mentioned earlier, I saw the Magician twice when I was shuffling. He didn't come out, but that makes perfect sense why he didn't come out, because you're not there yet. But he's there. You're not quite ready to become the Magician yet. But you will, 100%. Now the Sun also here being here makes me think about the Sun card, which arguably is the most positive card in the deck. You know, the Sun is shining. That, yeah, there's nothing much more to say, is there really, on that? Well, there is, but I'm very conscious of the time. And then finally, with the Three of Cups, with the Four of Swords as well. So the Three of Cups is all about celebration. And this is just your spirit guides celebrating that you're finally on the right path. You're finally where you need to be, and they're just very proud of you and are very happy and excited to see what happens next, as am I. Oh, and the Six of, sorry, I've almost forgot the Six of Wands here. So the Six of Wands as well is about it's like celebration, but not like with the Three of Cups. It's like celebrating a person. So it makes me feel, again, like I said, about how you are going to have almost like a lot of followers. So you could be talking social media followers, or who knows, maybe you're going to start a new belief system for people. I don't know, something. But you are going to be successful. People are going to believe in you, because like I said, you guys have a lot of magic. So pile 2, apologies for that being so long, and apologies for all the interruptions and blocks and stuff coming through there. But yeah, I hope that was helpful. And I wish you all the best with this. I wish you all the luck. And again, I want to commend you so much for being true to yourself, following your heart, listening to your heart and soul, very much so. And yeah, I wish you much love and much peace. Hi, group numero 30. So you might have noticed the lighting changed a bit now, because I was doing these readings previously in I started doing them in the evening of Tuesday the 26th of July. But when I was doing group 2, I was really struggling with channeling, and there was all sorts of, it was, yeah, so I had to stop after I finished their reading. And yeah, so you guys chose this little pie chart rainbow. As I said to begin with, I kind of get like chakra vibes with it. I get LGBTQ plus vibes as well. And obviously, like I say, Pac-Man. Obviously, take whatever resonates with it. Could be just because you like rainbows or the colour or whatever. But the main thing I get with it, because there's a piece missing here, it's saying to me that obviously there's a piece missing for you, whether you're aware of it or not. With the waxing gibbous moon here saying I'm aligned with the universe, it's telling me, I feel a lot of you have been doing a lot of spiritual work recently. It might specifically have been to do with chakras, maybe doing chakra cleansing, doing some Reiki, meditations, healing meditations, inner child healing, all sorts of different things, but there's still a bit missing here. Now, all the colours here, I know there isn't the 7 that is, or the chakras, I'm aware of that, so don't call me on that, thank you please. But they have like 2, but the purple and the blue I've only got 1 each, so I feel that's what's missing. So it could potentially be crown chakra, third eye, and or throat chakra, but obviously it doesn't have to have anything to do with that, but we're going to get into it to find out what is going on. So let's pull some cards. Straight away, you want to come out. Whoa, did you see how this one just went whoop? So this one definitely wanted to come out. So, and interestingly, the back of the deck energy you've got is the Queen of Cups, which is interesting because with group 1, they had the King of Cups. I mean, it might obviously not have anything to do with it, but I'm just saying. And I love how it's this beautiful orca. I don't know why I'm jumping straight into this card, but I just feel inclined to do so. I noticed how you've got the crab here. So the cups obviously to do with water. So generally we're looking at your water signs. Sorry, that's my cat. she keeps making celebrity guest appearances in the background in these videos recently. So you've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But with this crab here, I'm strongly getting a lot of Cancer vibes. So if you resonate with that, please take it. If you don't, leave it for somebody else. Let's see what was going on. So this is the first card that came out, which was your Three of Swords, which was actually in pile 2. As was this and this. Really? I'm going to reshuffle because I don't feel these are the right cards for you. I think this one definitely is. These two are not for you. So let me reshuffle. I swear I did actually reshuffle all these cards. I swear. Guardian Spirit Guides, can you please get 2 cards? Group number 3 about what's coming in for them. Maybe you guys resonated with group 2 as well. You weren't sure, so I would recommend if you haven't already, watch that video. So yeah, Spirit Guides, can you please get? No, they're telling me it is those cards. So that's really weird. This has never ever happened. I mean, sometimes you get duplicates of 1, maybe 2, but never 3. I don't remember which order they came out in. Oh, okay, they're together, that's why. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I do need one more card then. Sorry guys, maybe we're having the same issues that we were having last night. Or maybe it's something to do with this new moon that's coming in. It's doing something to my energy. Guardian Spirit Guides, can I please get one more card for group number 3 about what this moon is bringing, what's coming in for group 3. What's coming in for group 3? Even though it is they are the same cards, it's not a completely different message per se, but it is a different message. Okay, you want to come out. Okay, so you got the 7 of Swords. Yeah, okay. So I can't remember said it at the beginning or not now. But generally I don't tend to read reversals, but they strongly were telling me that, because this one did come out in the reverse, that I do need to read it in reverse. So what I'm going to do is get the clarification. No, ignore me. No, I'm not. Oh, right, okay, so on 3 of Swords energy, obviously, if you break it down to its bare bones, it's to do with heartache. Now, obviously, heartache doesn't have to necessarily be to do with love. Well, it does. I mean, like romantic love. It could be something to do with friendship. It could be something to do with family, work, the love of a hobby. It could be a whole manner of different things. Because it's not a love heart, and it is like a heart, like a human heart. But obviously, with it all being animals in this deck, I would strongly say it's. I always get bear with this for some reason. But anyway, it's making me feel maybe it probably isn't something to do with the relationship, but it could be. So take whoever resonates with this. what's really interesting with this Three of Swords is that traditionally you'd have 3 swords piercing the heart, but in this case you've got 3 ribcage bones piercing the heart, which is very fitting because that is exactly kind of like what the Three of Swords, well, it's what the swords in general are about, but specifically the Three of Swords. It's about your inner hurt. It's about, because the swords generally represent our thoughts, and so these rib cages, these rib bones are the bones of the person whose heart this belongs to. They've pierced their own heart with it, because of their own thoughts and feelings. With this particular Three of Swords as well, I get a bit of devil energy because you have the chains here. Maybe some of you are a bit kinky, I don't know. But as you can see, there's nothing in the chains. They've been, whatever was there is gone. It's been broken. And you see the glow of this heart here. It always makes me think about how you've got a very strong heart. It's like, for you guys, group 3, it's like these are scars. So you've because like I've said at the beginning, I feel like you've done a lot of healing, working on different things, aspects within yourself. And I feel, because you see there's no blood here as well, these are like scars. It's almost like you have the memories. So it's like, yeah, it's just like that. It's like you have the memory of knowing that you got through something, is what I'm getting with this. Now, the Four of Swords and the Five of Wands being together has quite a clear message here for me. So the Four of Swords is all about, again, it is a bit different to how it is in the traditional deck, or at least the way I read it with this particular one, because the Four of Swords is all about like healing again, and staying in place, being safe, and kind of like being a bit stagnant, because as you can see, you've got the little hedgehog here who's obviously hibernating, who's also adorable, might I add. But normally the swords are kind of like surrounding the person, or in this case animal, but here they're not. So it's like you've turned, for you guys, it's like you've turned a bad situation into a good one, because you see, like with this hedgehog here, he's taken his 4 swords, he's put 3 up here, and they're piercing through the, obviously ground, but it's not ground because it's they're like wood blocks, aren't they? But whatever. And so it's like not a trap, but it's like a defense. It's like you know, not even protection, but as such, as in from an aggressive standpoint, but it's protection as in that shit ain't gonna happen to me again, which is interesting. But sorry, I'm just getting pulled in for this because it's 3 here and it's 3 here. So I don't know whether there was specific 3 events, 3 people. 3 definitely has something to do with this, the number 3. So for me anyway, that's what I'm getting for a lot of you. Anyway, and then his 4th sword is down here with him. So obviously he's not holding the sword or anything like that. Again, he's not aggressive, he's not being violent, but he's certainly prepared to fight if he needs to. And this, like I say, I'm kind of getting, it's like how a lot of, well, I'll say a lot of people, it's not a lot of people, but like hunters and campers and things like that, they'll, and army again, I don't know why, but for some reason army and military has been a bit of a running theme with all 2-3 groups so far, as in it's not been a theme person, but it's been a little thing that's come up. But anyway, you know how they set like a border with like I mean, probably not so much now, but back in the day, with like wire, a trip wire with like empty cans and things on, so that they know when the enemies are coming in advance, because they'll knock them over and then they'll hear the sound. So that's kind of like what I'm getting here with this. So he's prepared. And this 5 of Wands energy, because the 5 of Wands is all about conflict. This is a reference to whatever it is that's happened. As you can see, the dam is broken here, and the beavers ones are all just gone down the river in the water, and look how chaotic that water is. It's absolutely insane. But this beaver is still on this massive log here. He's perfectly safe. So it's almost like he's trying to save these sticks, these twigs, but obviously you can't. The tide's washing them away. So it's like you were trying to cling on to something, but it's gone now. But now that it's gone, like I say, you have the memory, you've learnt from it, you've grown from it. But it was almost like a tower moment. It was something that was maybe forced upon you in some way, shape or form, is what I'm getting with this. Now, because it's the 4 of Swords as well, and rather than the 9, I feel it's not an overly defensive stance that you're in with these things. You were still open to things. You're still very receptive. As I said, I feel you are very balanced within your chakras, within your energy, in general. But you know, you are sensible. Not that I'm saying people who are imbalanced aren't sensible, but this is just the energy. You are sensible. You know, you go in with your eyes wide open, basically, is what I'm saying. And I've just had a thought, but I've just getting with this again, this charm, with the piece missing. It's almost like whatever this was, it, like I said, it's like these are your scars, your battle scars. That either that person, those persons, or that situation, whatever, is always going to have a little piece of your heart. You know, I mean, you move, obviously, like it's like with relationships, isn't it? Especially like a long-term one, or one that meant a lot to you. There's always going to be a tiny little piece of your heart that person's going to have, or that you're going to probably have, that you're going to care about them. I mean, you move on, and you still obviously have new relationships and are very happy, and it's not like you pining for them or anything like that. But you know, I don't know. I'm just getting, anyway. Now with the 7 of Swords. First of all, look at this beautiful panther. And you see in the background that these are a bit, I'm not sure there's leopards or jaguars. It's one or the other. So the 7 of Swords, anyway, is all about, usually it's about something deceitful. Because you can see this panther's come along and stolen this pack's, well, not all of them, they've still got 2 left, but the majority of their swords, which is interesting again, because we're seeing, so you got, this panther's got 5 swords, and you've got 5 swords here, sorry, 5 wands, but it's 5 and 5. It's weird how anyway, so it's like, this is partly to do with the residual, I feel, of whatever this situation was that happened, and the healing that you're currently going through. I know that this is obviously supposed to be what's coming for you, but this is what's coming through currently, but we've got more to do, so don't worry. Yeah, I get kind of like, perhaps these are meant to be panthers as well. It's just because of the way the patterns are. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, on their fur. It just makes me think of like jaguars or leopards, but I'm going to say they're panthers, because it's like this panther was part of the pack, and now he's run away. He's left that shit. He's gone. He's like, nah, fuck you guys. You were doing it wrong, or we were doing it wrong. I'm going to do it by myself now. So, and then you've taken your share. It's like if you were in maybe business with people, and you decided you didn't want to work with them anymore, or the way things were going you didn't like, or you wanted to change things and they didn't, or whatever. It's like you've left and taken your percentage. So, you know, you originally put in, I don't know, 30 grand or £30,000, just say for example, into the business. Now you've taken that back. And I think you may have taken a bit more, not as in like you stole, no, but like, yeah, your share. Yeah. because of it being in the reverse, that's why I'm seeing it like that. You've been victorious, or you're going to be victorious. It's not that you were potentially having someone being deceitful to you, or that you were deceitful to others. But yeah, cool. So to this Queen of Cups, then, like I said, so again, like I said, I'm getting Cancer vibes here, and it's like she's on her way to retrieve this cup. She's on her way to get it. So it's like you on your way to get your piece, your missing piece. The Queen of Cups is all about balance. She's all about sorry, I've just been pulled back to this card. Sorry to go off on a tangent. This is how it goes sometimes. Did you see how I know obviously they're not in water, but it's kind of like it's a waterfall or something. So it's like a veil. It's like a veil's been lifted and your eyes have been open. You saw something, or have seen something, or going to see something, which is why this happened. But yeah, anyway, yeah, so the Queen of Cups is generally about emotions. She's someone who's very in touch with her emotions, but she's not overly it's not that she's overly sensitive, but she is someone who is quite empathic. She can see things that perhaps, or picks up on things energy wise that perhaps other people might not so easily. But she is someone who's very much into, I mean, you know, with this, I believe it's a killer whale. The water, I mean, look how calm and pretty the water is. It's just, I'm gonna go get my cup. And I feel that that's you, or is going to be you. But we're going to pull some more cards to get a bit more information about what's going to be actually coming in for you guys, because this is kind of like the background that I'm getting. But yeah. Oh, I've just realised I completely forgot to pull your oracle cards. So you guys actually got two, which was interesting. So you've got Moonlight Enchantment with Magic, and you also got Spirit Guardian of Autumn Letting Go, which is very fitting here. So number wise, you've got the number 25 here with Moonlight Enchantment Magic. So we could, as say, number 25 is a number that means something to you. Please take it. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. We're looking at potentially the 2nd of May, so you get Taurus vibes, or the 5th of Feb. So we'd be looking at Aquarius. For my friends over the pond, as I know you guys do it the other way. Yeah, we will get some more information on them, but I will read them the full messages, but I'm just giving you the basics here. So Spirit Guardian of Autumn Letting Go. So yeah, I mean, this makes perfect sense for this to have come in. Magic, I feel this is kind of like your magic, but we'll find out. Again, autumn might be a significant season for you. Maybe you have a birthday in autumn. Maybe this happened in autumn last year. Who knows? Or it's going to happen. I feel like this is past, personally, but yeah, and you've got the number 35 here. So we could be looking at 3rd of May, which might I add is an excellent date of birth. So if you are also born on the 3rd of May, please give me a comment down below. So looking at Taurus, or the 5th of March. So we are looking at, I was going to say Aries for some reason then, Pisces. But yeah. So let me just read the full messages that come with these from this deck, because obviously I'm not going to retain that. So it's number 25. Number 25. Ooh. Right. So Moonlight Enchantment Magic. So magic is all around you. The veil between the worlds is thin right now. Ah, see, I said about veils here. It's like, yeah. Okay, let's read the rest of the message almost. Yeah. The veil between the worlds is thin right now. Fairies, elves, angels, and spirit beings are just a thought away. it is indeed a magical universe, and the key to opening the doors to those realms is to trust. All may not be as it seems. By the protective light of the moon, the magic of the universe surrounds you. Even though it is dark, the light of the moon shows you the way, reminding you to trust what you feel. You are safe, even if you can't see. Have faith that you are being supported in mysterious and wondrous ways by unseen beings in accordance with your highest good, which is really good because it again links with your moon card here of I am aligned with the universe. And you've got a beautiful full moon here. So, I mean, I'm also drawn to the fact that this waxing gibbous moon here is obviously incomplete. I can't think for the top. It's not even thinking, I don't know when the next... Oh, there's someone at my door, bear with me. Apologies, group number 2, but it's kind of fitting with where we're going with this as well. It was the delivery of my new tarot card, the Steampunk Tarot. I won't show you them because, you know, I want to entice you to watch more of my videos when I do use them. No. I'll have to go through those later. But yeah, so it's kind of like with that kind of thing happening, it's kind of like something that's unexpected. It's like I don't really could hear it on the video, but it was like the knock on the door. It's like the universe is knocking at your door. Your spirit guides are knocking at your door. They're here. They're like, here's an opportunity. Here we are. Come on in, or let us in, one or the other. Anyway, back to where we were. And the key to open the... Sorry, it is indeed a magical universe, and the key to opening the doors... Oh yeah, I think this is where we were. Or may not be as it seems. By the protective light of the moon, the magic of the universe surrounds you. Even though it is dark, the light of the moon shows you the way, reminding you to trust what you feel. You are safe, even if you can't see. Have faith that you are supported in mysterious, wondrous ways by unseen beings in accordance with your highest good. I think I did read that bit, but hey, maybe I needed to read it to you again. So the spirit of Moonlight Enchantment says, believe in magic. You were being given powerful mystical messages from spirit. Take time to listen. Allow the luminescent, receptive energy of the moon to activate your creativity. You receive mystical messages and you are a spiritual messenger for others. Ooh. So yeah, it's kind of like what I've said at the beginning with this. It's kind of like third eye, crown chakras, but also throat chakras as in giving out the messages. So that's really cool. And then you got, so letting go, number 35. So surrender. All is well. You don't have to do it alone. The Creator is at your side. Letting go can heal the need to be in control, the stress of unfulfilled expectations, the anguish of needing to decide how things should be, and the tension of wanting others to act in a particular way. So I just want to pause that there because there's a term that I use all the time. I cannot remember where I got it from. I have to be honest, I can't remember. But it's quite simply, you can't control what others think, do or say. You can only control what you think, do or say, and how you react to things that they do think and they do or say to you. So I mean, in short, it's like you can't, if someone's going to be a dickhead to you and I don't know, drink out of your mug even though you told them 50,000 times not to do it, then that's on them, not you. You know, you can choose to have a conflict with them, or whatever, or you can just be like, whatever, dude. Or, you know, you could be not cheeky, which is probably what I would do, at least in the first instance, and drink out of their mug. But anyway, but yeah, it's, you know, you can't, you can tell them 50,000 times, but if that's what they're going to do, that's what they're going to do, because they're clearly a dickhead. Anyway, yeah, and since you're wanting others to act in a particular way, these things lead to unhappiness. Letting go opens the space for relaxation, healing, and success. Of course, there are times to hold on as if your life depended on it, but now is the time to surrender. You aren't succumbing to forces outside of yourself. Instead, you are opening to your inner guidance and to your soul. When you let go, the creative forces of the universe can flow through you. Earth-based cultures recognize the 4 power points of the year, the spring and fall equinoxes,
and the summer and winter solstices had profound spiritual meaning. So they're saying about 4, and I'm just reminded of the fact that you've got the 4 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords is generally depicted as in like 1, 2, 3, 4 usually. So that makes me think of that, and you quite strongly here as well with the 7 of Swords, got 4 here. Yeah, just pointing that out. To those Indigenous people, autumn was the time of things slowing down. It was the time of change, reflection, harvest, and preparation for the next season. And it's also, in my personal opinion, the best season of the year, due to the fact we have Halloween, but yeah. The Spirit Garden of Autumn says, relinquish control and let spirit take over. You don't need to do everything yourself. Release whatever in life doesn't serve you. Clutter clear your life. Simply open your heart, let go, and allow spirit to help and support you. Yeah, so with the glow on the heart here, I feel like it's kind of like your spirit guides or spirit universe, whatever, however you resonate with these things, helping to heal your heart. So yeah, ooh, go group. I'm going to put you there just because that's where I think you need to go. Although, whatever. We'll see what happens with the cards. Anyway. Right, Guardian of Spirit guys, going to get a clarification card. So thank you. So you got the High Priestess, which makes perfect sense. And he's going with what we were saying. I like it when the cards say the kind of stuff that I'm saying, because it proves that I'm not just chatting shit and making it up. Anyway. Oh, so you got the 10 of Pentacles here. Ooh, interesting. I'm going to get a card for the 5 of Swords. Sorry, the 5 of Wands as well. Even though I know it kind of was in conjunction with the 4 of Swords. I feel like it needs its own little card though. 'Cause even though the 2 happens kind of together, they're obviously separate kind of messages and energies. There we go, thank you. So Page of Pentacles. And you got the, I'll get a clarification card here for the 7 of Swords, group number 3. The 9 of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles. And can I get a clarification card here for the Queen of Cups? Thank you. The 8 of Cups. Cool. I'm just going to plop you there for now. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly pause the video, guys, and get these cards into some kind of order to try and help so you can actually see them all. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, the cards haven't moved. I reviewed the situation and realised there isn't a lot I can do. And I don't know, it felt right for it to be the way it is for some reason. So yeah, I'm going with it. Right, so starting over here. So with the High Priestess clarifying the 3 of Swords, it is like what I was saying about how, because the High Priestess is a very spiritual being, often depicted in cards, well, not always, but in different traditional kind of decks. She'll be sitting on a bench in front of like a sheet, like not ready to reveal her secrets. I always love the fact we've got another moon here. Lots of moon. This new moon for you guys is really big. And it's basically saying about how your spirituality, the strength, your connection with spirit is coming in so strong, if it isn't already. I'm actually, you know what, I was thinking about putting some crystals here to try and help with the energies, but I don't need to. I don't need to. They're telling me I don't need to. You guys have got this. You've got this. With the 10 of Pentacles clarifying the 4 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles is, I always associate it with like a family card, because again, traditionally you have like a person sitting in a chair, and they've usually got like a child on their lap, and then there's another person in the background, and sometimes there's a dog and a beautiful house, and you know, it's all kind of, it's a very happy card. It's a very nice card. But for what I'm seeing here is you going into solitude, you going into not hermit mode, but going more internally, like the hedgehog, you know, digging deeper. You're going to find your family. So it's like, because obviously we'll obviously have family, whether we have them in our lives or not, you know, mother, father, etc. But this is to do with your spiritual family. This is to do with your spiritual family. You're going to find your spiritual family. And I don't think it's just as in your guides and guardian angels. I think it's people that are of the similar mindset to you. So, yeah. So you might want to... I know when I first got into spirituality, I watched a hell of a lot of different videos on YouTube. So you might want to watch some of those to maybe get some ideas. Or do just some general research and finding... like-minded people. Now with the Page of Pentacles clarifying this Five of Wands, you see his little face. I'm getting a very different vibe here from what I would normally get with the Page of Pentacles and from the traditional meaning of the Page of Pentacles, so I'm just going with it. It's your spirit guys being really, really happy that this happened. I'm not saying that they're happy that you suffered or were upset or whatever, but they're happy because it had to happen, and it's bringing you guys closer together. So they're just really happy about it, and I'm very drawn to the fact that this particular page, actually I don't know whether all of the pages in this deck have halos. I'm just gonna have a quick whiz because I'm nosy. That's the Knight, King. Oh, they do. I think it's to represent innocence, to be honest. But anyway, I'm getting kind of like a guardian angel vibe, possibly an archangel, I'm not sure. But yeah, yeah. Now with the Nine of Pentacles clarifying this Seven of Swords, it's just 100% reaffirming that this was the right thing for you to do, to go off on your own, to do your thing, leave this crap behind, because what's coming in for you with all these pentacles, I can't help but say as well that there is definitely some very good big fortunes coming in abundance, and I do think it is monetary for yourselves. So again, I feel that maybe, I've just realised I put that upside down, haven't I? Silly me. Or is it supposed to be that? Oh, it is. Sorry, ignore me. I was getting distracted because the cups are that way around, but we'll get to that. Sorry. I have ADHD, I get distracted. Where was I? Yeah, so that you're going to have your finances. Like I say, I feel this, it may have been something to do with work or something. I can't help but get this whole business thing. I don't know why. But, and with this this particular nine of, I was going to say coins then, pentacles, well, coins, same difference. It's very much reflecting the imagery here. If you notice how, you know, you've got a group here, and then a single. And also this one pentacle is a different colour to these. It's like you've broken the mould or are going to break the mould. You're going to go out and do something that isn't how it's normally done. Or, yeah, and people are going to love that about you. And like I said, this is going to bring you a lot of money. I genuinely can see money. I'm not saying you're going to be a millionaire by the end of next month. But in the long run, it is going to bring you financial success and general abundance and happiness. So, yay, part 3. So with the Eight of Cups clarifying the Queen of Cups. So again, I'm just going to move your letting go card just for the time being out of the way. A lot of water energy, a lot of emotions. I get the phrase emotions running high, but it's in a positive way. It's in a positive way. It's like the excitement, because the Eight of Cups, I think off the top of my head how it normally is traditional? I can't think. So I love his deck, it's so cute, but because it's so not how the normal cards are, I do forget, I'm not gonna lie. Right, yeah. So it's like, what, that's why they're upside down, yeah. So the Eight of Cups is generally about walking away. As I said, it's like walking, it's often depicted with, well, it varies, but one of the I've got, obviously, I've just got another deck come through now. I've got a lot of different decks, but the deck that's coming through for me is my Dark Mansion Tarot, where there's a woman on a beach, and she's got one little bag, and then all her cups are just have been knocked over. She don't give a shit. She's just completely walking away, walking down the beach, off onto her next adventure. And that's you. Yeah. Let's go power 3. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, I don't have anything else really to say to you guys. Other than I wish you so much luck, and well done, and yeah, keep me posted. But yeah, so group 3, thank you for watching, and as always I send you much love and much peace. Hello, my beautiful Grupo Numero 4. So you might have noticed that the lighting has changed since the beginning of the video. Reason being, when I was doing group 2's video, reading, last night, I was really starting to lag, and the message, I was really struggling to get the messages to come through, and I just figured I needed to just stop and do these this morning. This is still the day before, this is Wednesday that I'm doing this, Wednesday morning, so just before I start work. So we're still coming in just before in time. So anyway, so you guys chose this beautiful rose in like a cage. It's so delicate. Delicate is such a strong vibe that comes through for this. I feel this is something to do with potentially romance, your heart. I definitely get Beauty and the Beast vibes with this. You know, when Belle has the rose in that case. Yeah, and you've got, with the first quarter here, you've got my intentions are powerful. So I feel that mayhaps a lot of you might be trying to manifest some love into your life. So that might be a specific person. It may be a soulmate. It may be maybe like love from a friend, family. Maybe you fell out with someone. I don't know, but we're going to find out. So I've got your oracle cards. So you and group 3 ended up with 2, whereas group 1 and 2 only had 1. So yeah, let's have a look. So you guys got Daffodil Fairy, New Beginnings. So that's a good sign. I get kind of like Tinkerbell vibes, but like a modern day Tinkerbell with her green hair. Her dress is barely covering her. The daffodils are about new beginnings. Obviously they always come up in spring. I know we're past spring, but yeah. But it's a very energetic card. It's very good vibes. It's lovely. And with the number 10, it makes me think of well, a few messages really. So 10 is obviously 10th month is October. So October might be a significant month for you, birthday or event, anniversary, something like that. Also, if you break it down, it goes down to 1. So 1 is obviously to do new beginnings, or it could even be 0, because obviously 0, well, I suppose 0 minus 1 would be -1 if you want to get technical, but it's to do with new beginnings. Anyway, so we'll read the message there, and then you've got, wow, another beautiful card here. Spirit guardian of summer with expansion. Woo! I'm getting the vibes. I'm really liking this energy. Group number 4, I'm not going to lie. So you got this, I believe it's like a canary. And canaries are they're like songbirds, aren't they? So it's like, I'll tell you what song's coming through is, why do birds suddenly appear every time group 4's near? Don't know why, but yeah. Beautiful, beautiful card. And it's like, I get kind of Nine of Pentacles vibes with this actually as well. So it's kind of like your fruit's ripe, ready for the taking, your manifestation's coming in. Lovely, 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 lovely. And then you got the number 37. So if that's a number that is significant to you, please take that. It could also be the 3rd of July. Might be a significant date. But then we're also going to be looking at Cancer. I had to think then for some reason. Or for my friends across the pond, 7th of March. So we would be looking at Pisces energies. But if just take what resonates. If that isn't any, you know, if that doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. So I'm gonna do this for now. I know I've got more room over here, so I'm gonna I'll do that for now, and we'll go from there. Actually, if I put this there, because I really want to see the new beginnings. Perfect. Perfect. When a plan comes together. So, actually, I'm going to put you here. I just feel like there has to be another card. It's annoying me. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, group 4. I'm going to pull a message, just one. Although I say one, and then 50 is going to come flying out. Message from the fairies. I don't know, I just feel because you got the daffodil fairy, and I always want to fill the space. It's annoying me. I didn't do this for group 3. I don't know why, it just didn't occur to me to do it. Obviously I wasn't supposed to, but this was just for you guys, so yeah. Sorry, I've just got to get the deck out because obviously I've not been working with that today. So, fairies, daffodil fairy, what message do you have for group number 4? What do they need to know about what's coming for them with this new moon energy? Cards for that. Okay. No, I told you one. One card, please. Just one. Holiday. The answer you're looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat, or holiday getaway. Ooh. So yeah, maybe you guys are going on holiday, or vacation again. My friends over the pond. Maybe you're gonna meet this person on holiday or at the airport. I don't know. But it's lovely, 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 lovely. I'll put you there. I just feel these two need to be together. Yes. Spends half group 4's reading organising cards and pulling cards that are unnecessary because, yeah. Okay, that's it. I'm not looking at it anymore because it's just gonna, yeah. Right, so sorry, group 4. Right. So let's get into your tarot. So, group number 4 about what's coming in. This one wants to come out. King of the Woods. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to faff with them anymore, but there I am faffing. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, so you got 3 cards, which is perfect. No, the timing does go wrong. So, okay, fine. Change the guys. Oh, you want to come out. So you got the Tower. Interesting. Doesn't really fit with the energies that I'm feeling, but we'll see what else comes out, because it will all make sense. Number 4. Just see how the card popped up right there. So you, oh, wow, I got Queen of Cups, which is interesting because that came out. It was on the back of the deck for group 3. And your back of the deck energy is Strength. Now this is a very interesting Strength card. Ooh. Okay, intrigued. So, group numero 4, what is happening? What is this all about? I think I have a clue. I'm going to pull the clarification cards first because I'm not 100%, but I have a vague idea. Oh, you came out straight away. You got the Fool. So, okay, yes, it's starting to become a bit more clear now. Spirit guide, maybe a clarification card on this Queen of Cups. What's Queen of Green for? 4 of Swords. No, that's let me know. Well then don't give it to me. Okay, so Ace of Wands. And can I get a clarification card for this Strength card? Or, you know, 20. You can give me 2. I'm not taking 3. Wow, 9 of Cups. Yes. Right. Okay. So, Gruppo numero 4. With the 7 of Cups here clarifying the King of Swords. So, the 7 of Cups is all about choice, often depicted with a group of cups or chalices on a shelf, and there's a person that's usually pondering, as in, oh, which one do I pick? What do I do? And I feel that this is the, as I say, I am convinced this is something to do with love. A lot of you, I feel it's something to do with a relationship, a romantic relationship. And I think maybe you were stuck in this energy, or the situation was stuck in this energy of you were like, I don't know what to do. So it could be like maybe it wasn't moving where as quickly as you wanted it to, or there wasn't a commitment from that person. It may have been a bit of a situationship, or it was like you were friends and it was obvious you very liked each other, but no one was making a move. But with the King of Swords here, can I also point out you got the moon twice, and it's basically exactly the same. It's basically in the same spot as well. It's quite in line, which is telling me here about this person that this is in relation to, is about how they mirror you, very similar to you. It's like you fit. That's the thing, that you fit together perfectly. Yeah, and for those of you that are 18 plus, well, 16 plus in the UK, 18 plus in the US, and I believe probably Canada. It just saying that, as I was saying it, it just made me think of my friend who used to talk about this boy, this man that she used to have a bit of fun with, and how his sword fit perfectly within her sword holder. You know exactly what I'm talking about here. It was like the perfect fit. So for some reason I felt the need to mention that. So if you resonate with that, please take it. If you don't worry about it. But yeah. Now I'll tell you what I will do for you, pile 4, is I am going to draw at least one more card to try and maybe get a bit more information about who this person is. And with the Fool clarifying the Tower, very interesting, because it's almost like opposite energies in a sense, because the Fool is all about a leap of faith, taking a chance, new beginnings, which is weird because I mentioned about that here. It is kind of like Fool energy with new beginnings. The Tower is also about that, but it's like the Fool is more like you choose it, whereas the Tower is more like the universe, the world, the way I read it anyway, forces it upon you, is the way I view it. It's like it's going to happen either way, so you can either take the easy route or the hard route, basically. And you see how the tree in this case, or the tower, it's been sawn. So that tells me it's like it's like you did it, or someone did it. Yeah, okay, I'm getting a bit more of an idea. So what they're saying is, with this person, they will be making, basically you're going to have to make a move with this person, is what I'm getting here. You need to tell them, or, you know, you don't have to confess and die in love for them, obviously, but, you know, ask them out for a drink, but maybe make it a bit obvious, more clear, that buy this drink or cup of coffee or whatever, it's a date. It's not friends going for a drink. It's a date. With the Fool here. With this particular Fool, as you can see, you've got the Jester's hat and you've got this white rose growing out of it. So it makes me think, and that's really interesting actually, because you've got the red rose over here. Hoo-hoo, that I can't pick up. Oh, even better. And you see, they're actually literally exactly the same, aren't they? So you've got this, the way the leaves are. A lot of synchronicities here with your group 4. A lot of synchronicities, which is telling me that this person is a very good match for you. I'm not going to lie. A very good match. I want to use the phrase soulmate, soul connection, to be honest. But yeah, it's like you're going to turn this white rose, you know, blank slate, into this red rose of, you know, passion. Yes. So So it's like uncaging the rose. You need to let it go. You need to give this person your rose. That sounds, again, very rude. I don't know why I'm getting a lot of sexual things coming out here. If that resonates and it makes sense, then yeah, take it. If not, then please don't. And especially if obviously you're underage, please don't. But yeah, it's like with this leap of faith that you're going to take, something is going to grow. This relationship is going to grow. And I only see it like with this here expansion. It's like, I mean, I know it's a tree, and obviously roses and trees are totally different things, but it's like it's going to grow for something small like this, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger and grow to be a massive tree full of fruit. Like I said at the beginning as well, it's like reaping what you sow. But I get 7 of Pentacles energy with that. But yeah, I'm going to leave that there. I like it. Now, with this Ace of Wands clarifying the Queen of Cups, it's a different message from what Group 3 had with it. So it's like immersing yourself in your emotions, just going with it, going with the flow. I'm always, with this particular Queen of Cups, I'm drawn with this crab, which makes me think of Cancer. I think we covered Cancer earlier as well, didn't we, with 3rd of July. Don't know why I said it like that. 3rd of July. So yeah, Cancer energy. Even though the Queen of Cups is, I want to say Scorpio. Let me double check. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I want to say Scorpio. Let's see if we're right. Yes! Get it. And Scorpio, obviously, you associate, well, I associate, yeah, with the scorpion. So I know scorpions are obviously land animals, but they are similar to a crab in the sense that, you know, they have a hard outer shell, they have pincers. Again, it's this mirroring, synchronicity. It's, yeah. Anyway, with the Ace of Wands clarifying this, it is telling me about immersing yourselves in it and it becoming, I'm getting the passion again with the fire that comes with the wands, that it is going to be a very passionate relationship. That's all I'm going to say. The river doth overrun. Your cup doth overrun. The river doth flow. I don't know. Now this Strength card is really interesting to me for so many reasons. So for starters, with this King of Swords energy, because the King of Swords, I don't think I went through the King of Swords, did I? I just kept talking about the, yeah, anyway. So the King of Swords is like, I'm trying to think how I would describe the King of Swords. Here's some, I mean, you get, obviously you got air with the swords, just so you know. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Oh, knocking everything. But yeah, with this King of Swords, because he just has the one sword here, it makes me feel, and it's kind of like embedded in the ground, and he's just perched upon it. It's like, I know what I'm about. I'm surveying my kingdom. With it being an owl, obviously I think of wise, knowing things, knowing. This is to do with your this is your person, I feel. They're wise, intelligent. They, as I say, and with owls, obviously they can turn their heads like 180 degrees, I think it is, or at least 90 degrees. And so it's like seeing things from another perspective. They see things differently, and with them being perched here, it's like this. And you got birds here as well. It's like a bird's eye view. You see, he or she or they see things clearly. They see things from a different perspective that a lot of other people don't. And I think that's something that you really resonate and really like about them. I don't want to use the word love because I don't think we're at that stage yet, but if we are, take it. Anywho, so first of all, you've got the poppies here. We've got poppies here. again, more synchronous. What is with you guys partial for? And you've got the snake and a rat. So tradition and a heart, but we'll get into all these bits. So traditionally, the strength card is usually a woman holding the jaws open of a lion, and it's not in a violent way. It's to do with kind of like protecting himself and from others, from hurting anyone. Now this card is very different, as you can see, aside from the fact that obviously we haven't got a lion or a woman in it, but obviously snakes eat rats. Facts. Nice little rhyme there. But it's like this snake isn't planning on eating the rat at all. It's like they're both, you see how they're both just looking up at the sky? They're both mesmerised by something. It's like, and then you've got this heart in the middle of it all as well. So again, with this strength card, I'm getting such different energy to what I normally get with strength cards and certainly the traditional meaning. It's like you and this person, to be honest with you. I'm not calling anyone a snake or a rat or anything, by the way. Maybe one of you was born in one of these years, or both, you know, the year of the snake or the year of the rat. Don't quote me on what the years are because I cannot tell you, but that might resonate. Anyway, it's like, it gives me, it's 8 of Cups. No. 6? Yeah, I think it's 6. 6 Cups energy, where tradition, and well, at least in one of the decks that is coming to my mind, is when it's like they're been at a party or an event or something. You've got like this massive table full of food, and it's just a beautiful setting, but there's no one else there. It's just the two of them. It's just a couple, and that's how it is with you guys. It's like you're mesmerized by one another, and the stars and the magic and the love, just everything that comes through for you two. And with it being clarified by this 9 of Cups, the 9 of Cups is all about contentment, really, and it's about, usually again depicted quite often by like a person who's like just chilling, got all his cups, and, you know, living in luxury and life's awesome. And that's just how it is going to be with you two. I really see, I don't know, I'm not saying it's going to be a forever relationship. I mean, this might not be romantic. I'm just saying for those of you that might not be looking for a romantic relationship or are already in one. Or maybe it's just saying about how you guys are going to have good times. But for the majority of you, I genuinely do see it being like a new relationship. But it's beautiful. I don't need to pull any more cards. Group 4. No. Wow. So group 4, thank you for this reading. It was lovely. I love this energy, love it, and I wish you all the best. Please let me know in the comments below how you and this person get on, and how your first date went. Obviously though, you don't have to do anything, but I do feel you two are destined to be together at some point, like I said, with this Tower. So whether you take the leap of faith or not, your spirit guides are going to intervene in one way or another. I don't know exactly how, but they will. So just be aware of that. But yeah, that is what I see coming in for you, group 4. So again, I wish you all the best, and send much love and much peace.